Yep, everything ready. There, all right there. That's okay there. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Get outside for a little while, bros. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are well and you are happy. I've been busy, mate. All right, projects everywhere here. So yeah, I've got shit to do, man. I've got people to do, mate. I've got things to do. All right. I've got, look at my hands, mate. Totally covered in crap. So I'll just get out and get some fresh air, mate. That's all right. And I got my Seno yesterday. Paid for me rent. Paid for me things. Got the bills coming out tomorrow. Automatic, so I don't have to worry about it now. So I'll make sure there's money in there for that. And I've got to go down and pay for the internet, mate. I've got my wallet. Yeah, I've got my wallet. I've got to go down and pay for the internet, mate. Otherwise, we've got no internet. So apparently they're going to turn it off today. So I'll go down there now and get it done, man. I'll go down to the shopping centre. I tried to do it over the phone and it didn't go through or whatever. So I have to stop my work. Here, look, man, I'm all fancy dressed. You can tell, brother, okay? Like, I really give a shit. Look at my hands and shit, dude. Covered in crap, mate. Just covered in crap. Like I give a shite, mate, right? I don't care, mate, honestly. I'm not out to pull Sheilas. I'm not out to impress anybody. I'm there just to get my business done and get out of there. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, boys, I wouldn't even go out of the house unless I was fully dressed. Hair had to be done. Everything, man, had to be done before I walked out. When I was young, we wore suits, mate, suits. Suit, nice jacket, shirt, tie, nice pair of shoes. Okay? You never went anywhere unless you were dressed, buddy. Never went nowhere. I was the first one amongst all of my friends, You'll work out later on in life. No, but nobody's your friend, mate. They're just your acquaintances. You might know them for a long time or whatever, but in reality, they're just your acquaintances, mate. So anyway, I was the first one to wear boots. Everyone just wore dress shoes. And then I started wearing like black boots, cowboy boots. I went down to R.M. Williams or whatever it was called in the city. $200, man. Fuck, they were nice boots, mate. And didn't I pull some Sheilas, brother? A pair of black boots, mate. Fucking blue jeans, white shirt with a jacket on. A little bit of jewellery. Smelling pretty good. Mate, I used to pull the Sheilas, mate. Because back then you could say hello. You could say hello to them, man. You'd walk past a pretty chick, you'd say hello, she'd say hello back to you. You'd say, how you doing? What's going on? And if she's got a boyfriend, well, she'd just say to you, I've got a boyfriend, thanks very much. It would make her feel good. And you would feel good. Okay? There's nothing, you know what I mean? It wasn't a bad, I don't know, it's just different these days. You can't even say good morning, miss. You tell a Sheila to take her time, it's no stress. And she gets the shits. Has a huge fucking attitude, and you haven't done anything wrong. You're just like, you know what I mean? You're just shaking your head. You're wondering what the fuck happened there. Like you're trying to be a nice bloke, Apparently the fucking smoke shop lady watches my streams. So hello, love. How are ya? How you doing? Did you get a little bit offended? Oh man, you were busting for that, weren't you? So viewers, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. All the other shops are closed. I need a cigarette. I need a cigarette, mate. So I put my $20 down. Can I have a packet of double Jeopardy, please? Thank you. That's what I said. No, I'm not serving you. You're very rude. You're a very rude person, and I'm not serving you. I said, when was I rude? You know, I haven't seen you for like, I'm thinking to myself, I haven't been in here for a month and a half. Okay, it's cost you a lot of money. And, oh no, I'm not serving you, you know, you're rah-rah. So what did I do? She said, you're on your live streams and you were talking about me on your live stream. I said, do you watch my live streams? I just started laughing at her. I just started laughing at you. You watch my live streams. Oh my God, Father, here we are. She's caught up in her fee-fees. I don't even know the person, total stranger. And she's caught up in her fee-fees. Her little fee-fees got hurt. Oh my God, mate, these women. You don't even know their name. And they're all offended. You know, I don't like what you said on your thing. What did I say? Oh, I can't remember, but I didn't like it. That's what she said to me. I said, so, she said, I'm not serving you. I said, sweet, not a problem. And by that time, it's 8:30, you know, 20 past or whatever. And the newsagents has just opened. The newsagent's next door. So, mate, you know, all of these shops all the way along there, all the other shops, bang, you just walk straight in. So I grabbed the pack, bang, walked out, went straight back to her and said, love, it just costs you money. I said, that's all it does. It just costs you money. It would have been a lot fucking easier if you just handed it over and gave me $5. You didn't have to say shit to me, but instead you've got to throw your entitlement at me, a total stranger, and dictate to me how I should be in whatever, you know? Like if you know what I mean? Like my Godfather, boys, fucking stay away from these fucking women. What do you want to deal with them for? Why would you want to waste your time dealing with that? You know, you've held on to that for how long? Fucking over a month? Over a month. We haven't been in there. So they really hold this shit, dude. I'm like I've told you, man, women have got a memory like a fucking elephant. And they just remember that shit for fucking months and months and months. So you can never live it down, man. You know, and all we've done is walk in. I swear to God, we walked in. The lady was behind the counter. She's not a bad sort. I thought I'd try and chat her up. I swear to God, I thought I'd try chatting her up. She's a bit busy, mate. She's running around the back of the counter. And I said to her, there's no stress. Take your time. You know, like whatever you're doing, take your time. So she's offended now. That's what offended her. I swear to God, that's what offended her. That's how easy it is to offend these women these days. I don't see the offence in it. I didn't mean it offensively. I was trying to chat her up, and that was my opening stupid line. You know what I mean? Just as a normal guy, like take your time. Like she was stressed running around the counter, you know. But that's how simple it can take you, boys. That other woman, remember that? We said, good morning, miss. That's it. That's the only 2 words we said to the person. The next thing you know, you're hauled in, you're accused of sexual harassment, mate? Sexual harassment? Fucking for good morning, miss? No, thanks, man. My sister tore their ass apart. My sister, I put my sister on the phone, and my sister just fucking said, I'm not putting up with this, like, against my brother. She said, I'm not. She said, so you better sort it out. Like, my sister's like, the guy's got he hasn't done anything wrong. There's plenty of witnesses. Plus, that was a Monday and today's Wednesday, and she hasn't said anything until now. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's an extra 2 days of me going there working, and, you know, I ignore the person. I can't even remember the person's fucking face. I only said those 2 words to her. She went off at me. Well, why would I go and talk to her again, right? So I kept away from the lady as much as possible. And then 2 days later, of course, she's filed her complaint. So I don't know, maybe it's a payment. Maybe that's what they're looking for, getting that payment, extra payment of whatever. But dudes, why would you want to deal with them, bro? Why would you want to talk to them and fucking put up with their attitude, mate? You know? So this, I was on earlier. You can have a look at some dogs. There you go. Nice curly dog. It just spun me out. Just freaked me out a little bit. So no, I'm not putting up with it, bros. But just walk out. Don't argue with women. Don't try and get your point across to them. It won't work. Logic just doesn't seem to, it doesn't seem to work until they want to lay charges. And then the people they want to lay charges with deal in logic. They don't deal in feelings. They deal in logic, You know what I mean? Like, really. So, no, mate, be very careful with these fucking women, mate. I don't know why everybody's in such an antsy for it. I was on TikTok this morning. I thought I'd just go on there. The agency's sending me messages, the thing asking me to go online and, you got to do that thing to be part of the agency. Go online for an hour, and then the next goal, go online for an hour and a half, and the next goal is go online for an hour and a half with 4 people. Like you got to join 4 people, but not for an hour and a half, but that's plus 4 people. You know what I mean? So I've got to do that. So this woman's come in, man. Far out, dude. Like, the voice alone just drove me fucking crazy. Just within a minute, within 2 or 3 minutes. Just the constant, I don't like the mask, put them away, don't you show them. It's my life. She comes into my life telling me to put my masks away. Like, don't show them on the camera, you're scaring me. All that kind of shit. So that's because they want to get your banana. They want to get you kicked off of TikTok. So they say those kind of things live, and then other people report me, and then bang, they've got me. Okay, that's how they do you. So I just put it straight on mute. But the voice alone, man, drove me fucking insane. Insane. I got off, I put it on mute, and I said to the people, man, fucking single. 100% single. There is no chance that person's married. Absolutely none. Fucking completely single. Forever. The fucking voice alone is enough to divorce her. Putting up with her voice. I've got to get out and do the internet. It gives me a break from home. And I'm going to get some of those, what do they call them? I don't know what they call them. The fucking chicken and prawn dumplings. I haven't had them for, I don't know, man, a month, something like that. So I'm going to get a dozen of them and have them for dinner tonight. I've been dreaming about them, bro. I've been dreaming about these freaking dim sims, mate, or whatever they're called. And I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Been up early. Been going to bed early because I get tired. But I'm up at 8 o'clock or something, 8:30. I'm doing castings and just getting the projects ready or whatever. I've got a few masks made this week, boys. Okay, so we're pumping as much as we can, all right? That's the whole idea now. Just keep working and working and working, and I can work my way out of it. If I've got no latex and no fucking job except the Seno, then it turns me into a different person coming on here and asking your guys for help and all that kind of shit, right? So at least this way I can function on my own, boys. And I've turned the super chat off, so it doesn't cost you fucking nothing, all right? You can't say I'm on here asking for money or whatever, because it's turned off. Try and do the right thing by my stream. Hopefully my stream does the right thing by me. And I'm no fucking Johnny Somali. I'm not a fucking Spidey Turan. And I'm not going to end up where they fucking are. So, and I've learnt, mate, bro, from watching their streams, how their streams are with them. Because that's why they end up where they are. Because of the stream. You know? How the fuck did that get there, man? That's a fucking chunky ass rock, dude. I don't know, how the fuck did that get there? Yeah, I don't know what this building is, man. I've got to try and work it out. One day I'll work it out. Just a big sealed building. Can't get in there, it's all blocked off. I wonder what it was for. Oh man, I've only got 2 months to go, boys. 2 months to go. I'm going to get my ass handed to me, but I've only got 2 months to wait instead of 7 months. I know I'm going to get totally annihilated, absolutely annihilated. I'll be blamed for absolutely everything, you know, and you've had no contact with it for fucking years. But it will be my fault, whatever they're going to complain about or whatever they're going to say. So I just can't wait, really, just to get it over and done with, you know. there's no chance of that person obeying anything anyway. So it doesn't matter. I've tried, I told the lawyer that it doesn't matter. The person is not going to obey a single word on the order, and there is nothing that you are going to do about it. There's no clause you're going to put into it. There's nothing that is going to, make this person fill out paperwork or pick up the phone so I can have a phone call or a video call. Nothing. But one day my daughter will be old enough and she can read the paperwork herself. She can read all the paperwork herself when she's old enough. And when she asks Dad. And I'll have paperwork for her. You don't have to believe me at all. Here it is here. Bang. I'm going to get some of those bloody things, man. Dumplings. That's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get some fucking dumplings, bro. Dumplings and a chocolate milk, mate. Busting for a chocolate milk. We've been working hard, boys. We've been working hard, all right? I feel really good. A lot of projects got done. The world's going to fucking shit. And now they're going to come up and they're going to cover everybody, bros. The whole channel's going to get taken down. Internet will get fucking reshaped. New laws will come out to protect them. They're going to go full bombastic in fucking protecting themselves now. And they're going to try and they're going to have leads in every government deciding what's fucking anti-Semitic and what's not anti-Semitic and what they can put on and what they can't, what you can and can't say on the internet. They're going to fucking come down on everybody. They've got their own people, man, they hired at every single company, bro. Every single company has got a thing, a fucking czar. I call him the czar. And I wonder if the world will ever change, man. I wonder if it'll ever fucking change. Or the governments are just going to get worse and worse and worse. You see, they're agreeing with them, right? They're on Ishmael's side, right? So they agree with everything that Ishmael has been doing, man. Everything that it's been doing to these people, it agrees with. And it's not going to do anything about it. It's not going to... There's no UN soldiers or fucking anybody, peacekeepers or whatever they fucking call them. They don't exist anymore. Not for Ishmael. They may exist for any other country, but not for Ishmael. And now Ishmael is coming out and going, oh, shouldn't you be worried about the war in Nigeria? Or shouldn't you be worried about the war over here? There's plenty of war. They're really doing the starvation over there. Look, they're committing genocide. Like that's the new twist to everything. And everything is blamed on HAMS. Everything and anything is blamed on them. That the food aid's been hijacked. There is no proof of it. Absolutely none. No proof at all that any aid goes towards them, right? But everybody's starving, bro. Everybody's fucking dying over there. Everybody. And I think that's the idea of it. But they didn't know about social media, man. They didn't know to get covered so much. So much detailing on the TikToks and YouTubes and stuff, man. There's so much detail now coming out. So many videos fucking telling people and showing people. Not just bullshit, but real videos. So it's hard for them to deflect. It's not like the old days, man, when all we had was 7, 9 and 10, and even Channel 2 and SBS. They all followed the same suit, mate. The same words came out of each one of these people's mouths. Exactly the same words. So they read from a script. They're nothing but actors, or all of these news people, or whoever rely on information. They're just actors, paid actors. And unfortunately, people believe them, just like they really do. And soon it'll become law. That they'll make laws for them to protect them. And anything that you say that they don't agree with can cost you a lot. Funding for your business, funding for your thing, funding for this, whatever. We're going to take it all away. Whatever they can take from you to make you pay. And if not, they're going to get you fired from your job. The lady that was going to be some kind of minister here in Australia, sorry, man, I only just heard it over the news thing, but she's lost her funding because she made an anti-Israel thing about about what's going on. And I'm sick of it being called a war, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a war, you know. They're in a war with Hamas and a war with the, Hezbollah, and because it doesn't end. It doesn't end, you see. And it'll go straight to another country. They'll go straight to Lebanon. They'll be bombing the fuck out of that. Yemen, they'll be bombing the shit out of that. It doesn't end. And when they say to you, oh, you know, we would do this, that, and the other if they just release the hostages, rah. And that's just blatant fucking goy lies. That's just for the goy, because they've already come out, the ministers amongst themselves, and like there was a statement that was released saying that they have no intentions of stopping anything, absolutely nothing. Even if they released the hostages, they would not stop and just pull back and go back to where they were. They're going to take all that land. They will not give up that land. So the idea is to push them and push them. Do you know, mate? Do you know where we are in the body count right now? Because it's fucking incredible. I mean, guys, come on, man. It's diabolical. I remember we had a stream, you know, and it was 200, okay, 200 killed, getting food aid, and 5,000 or something hurt, okay, 5,000. Do you know where we are now, man? We're at 1,500. We're at 1,500 killed and over 10,000 injured getting food aid. Because they just take pot shots of them. They really do. The videos are out there proving it, man. They take pot shots of them and they get them all down on their knees, and then they keep firing into the hill just above their head. So if they stand up at all, well, you got a chance of getting hit, haven't you? It's not our fault. It's not our fault that you did that. You know, you put your head up, and you know, you put your head up at the wrong time. It's not our fault. And I love how they say they don't mate. I've heard these ministers just into the camera, you know, we don't take out, we don't BOMB hospitals and media, and we don't do all that, schools and churches and all of that. They actually look into the camera and say, we don't BOMB that. We've never done that. We're the most moral thing in the world, rah. And man, I don't know, have a look at the latest videos on my channel, and that is what the city looks like now. And I don't know what kind of excuse you need to give yourself, or what kind of reasoning you want to tell yourself that that's what it should be, but it is moonscape. It is an absolute moonscape, okay? The joint is destroyed, completely leveled. There is no buildings. There is no survival there. That is just a construction area. It looks like an earthquake zone. And all the buildings are they're just waiting for the things to come in and scoop all the shit up. You know, they'll never be able to rebuild it, bro. Never will they be able to rebuild that, all that land. So, you know, and you've still got these people, Ishmael, saying, oh, that Hamas is in the buildings, Hamas is in there, Hamas is hidden in the tunnels, it's in there, right? Mate, there's no, you know, like every time they open their mouth, it's like a confession. It's like they're confessing on themselves every time they open their fucking mouth. And everything they say, Hamas, 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 they're the ones that are actually doing it. They're the ones that are actually doing it, not fucking... and mate, you know, our government, I'm only hanging on about it because, you know, our own governments around the world, these Western governments, they support it. They support it, man. Okay? They don't say shit. They don't sanction anything. They don't hold any back. They still send all the parts. They send all the things. They send the funding. They don't hold back, man. That's my point. They just talk a whole lot of bullshit. A whole lot of twisty words. That's all we'll get is twisty words. It doesn't mean anything. You know, another day passes, another 100 die, another 1,000 get injured. You know, a week later it's the same thing. A month later it's the same thing. 2 years later, here we are. And the place is absolutely leveled. Please go and watch the videos that I've put on my channel and have a look yourself. There is no denying it. There is no saying that's all HAMS. There's no chance that you can convince me that every single building, every single thing is all, you know, but in their mindset it is. Every civilian, every mum, child and man and women are all that. And then they wonder why. They wonder why they've got those kind of enemies. You know, we're innocent. Why do they want to do this? Why are they all against us? You know, they've got no fucking internal tuning at all, do they? None at all. They've got none. In their eyes, it's all theirs. You know, I bet you, man, they fucking regret letting them off the boat. I can 100% fucking guarantee, mate, that they absolutely regret opening their doors to them and opening their fucking country to them and allowing them to come, because they were refugees, man. They were refugees that came in boats with big signs, please don't hurt us, you know, let us into the country, rah, rah, rah. Mate, there wouldn't be a single person alive that says that was a good idea. You know what I mean? We're going to do that again in history. You feel sad for a man, really, because they opened their country to them, they opened their houses to them and everything like that, and the payment they fucking get, mate, is complete destruction. Complete destruction of fucking everybody, complete demolition of fucking everybody, thousands and hundreds of thousands of people. I reckon, mate, 400,000, and who knows what's under the rubble, but 400,000. God knows how many children, I don't even want to think about it, but this is total annihilation. And they can't dress it up. They can't fucking dismiss it, you see. You know, 7, 9 and 10 can. They can just say it's a WAR and it's all the H, right? H is doing this and H is doing that. That's all they do. They fucking parrot whatever the other... You could go to fucking the next news station and they're saying exactly the same words. Their words don't change, mate. So there's no individual news, whatever news journalist, whatever you call it. It's all the same fucking bullshit, okay? And then you work out that they're all funded by the same people. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars have been given to these people, and all of the news people, and all of the Facebook, and all of the TikTok, and all of the YouTube have hired their own anti-Semitic fucking minister that'll sit there deciding what's fucking right and what's wrong, mate, and what you can and you can't say. You know what I mean? Like, they've hired their own fucking person to do it, bro. So look forward to a new clampdown. Look forward to the new laws, mate, that are going to come out and going to fucking buzz people, bro. Because I can tell you, man, nothing the copper likes, the Australian copper likes more, is to be fucking banging on your door and they'll gladly arrest you for fucking some comment that you made that they don't like, okay? I can promise you, man, the Australian copper, that's what they fucking love, okay? They love that shit. All right? Look what they did during COVID, man. Can you imagine what they would be like coming to your home because you've made a comment that the fucking anti-Semitic fucking minister doesn't like? So you look forward to a whole bunch of new laws, and you'll have the same laws in every single fucking country, mate. It's not special. It's not like, you know, we're the only country that says this, that and the other. All the countries will have those laws. Every fucking country that exists, mate, will have them. Okay? Because they need protection, man. They need protection. You're not allowed to say this, that and the other. You're not allowed to have an opinion that differs from what they've said. You know, how dare you say this, that or the other? I'm telling you, man, you're going to have a whole bunch of new laws. You won't know yourself, mate. I got to try and organise some power, bros. 1 minute. Yeah, it's still plugged in. We got it, mate. We got it. So I don't look forward to our future, mate. Well, I'm okay because I'm old. I'm 57, so I don't have to really worry about it too much. But if I was younger, I would. If I was, you know, growing up as a kid, had kids or whatever. Because the new laws that are going to come out, mate, are not going to be friendly for the normal bloke. Like, you're going to be fucking self-regulating your own speech, man. Your own phrases or whatever you put on the internet. You're going to be self-regulating yourself, you know? It's going to be scary, man. So in Australia, they've just passed a new law, because we love new laws in Australia, okay? It's a fucking penal colony, I've told you that. We're nothing but a bunch of prisoners on an open island, mate. I call us free slaves. That's what we are. We're the free slaves, okay? So, you know, you can do whatever you like, mate. Just obey the laws, pay the fees and charges, and you're a free slave. The minute you owe them a dime, buddy, you can bet your ass they're going to be fucking hanging on your door, mate, and they're going to take every possession that you got, mate, to pay that fucking debt. You know, people think they own their own homes, mate. They're that fucking stupid. They think they own their own homes, man. They don't own their own home, mate, okay? The council owns your home, even if it's fully paid. The council owns your home, If you don't pay their taxes at the end of the year, they can repossess your home. They can take your home from you. That's why they can take your car or whatever. You know, the same thing with your house. Council tax, council rates, bro. Council tax, council rates. Yeah. No. Hello, viewers. Yeah, this is Frankston, viewers. I hope you like it. Hope you're having a good day today. I hope you're in a happy mood. I hope you've got someone in your life that loves you, mate. I really, really do. It's better than being alone. But anyway, I have a lot of peace, gentlemen. I need to teach you boys how. That's not a bad grandpa mask. That's not a bad grandpa mask. They don't bring the masks in like they used to, eh, boys? Back when I was a kid, mate, they bring in such good masks. Nowadays, all shit. I tried asking the lady to bring in some foam masks. You know, foam masks? Yeah, got demons and shit. So I've got to go and get the internet paid for because I've got no fuck. I only got paid yesterday. So I'll go and get that paid for straight away. I feel good, mate. I've got a little bit of paper in the fucking bank, bro. So I don't feel broke. I've got a little bit of cushioning, mate, at my age. You've got to have cushioning, mate. I'm 57. And if you haven't got any cushioning in the fucking bank, bro, you feel pretty bad. Okay, if you've got even just a little bit of cushioning, even $50, mate, you feel rich. You feel rich, mate. You feel rich. Okay, let me go and do this, man, because I'm on Vodafone, all right? Hey, sir, I didn't get paid till today, and the internet thing was on Wednesday, so I'm in a bit of trouble with you. Can you do my credit card or tell the company to charge my account today?
Yeah.
Just tell the company to do it now. That's fine.
What company? Vodafone?
Yeah, whatever it is so I can pay my internet bill to you. Yeah, unless you want to do the credit card.
All right. So, what do you have with the phone? Your internet?
Internet, yeah,
Just
internet.
the internet?
Yeah.
All right. Give me your license so I can find you.
I gave it to one who had registered to one too. The other, I just smashed back with it, but I didn't hold on to it.
Do you have like a glass deal or is it just?
I think it's the glass here too.
I'm not looking on your account, see if it's a glass deal.
So, what's your phone number?
1 minute. All right. Sorry about that, viewer. Sorry about that. I wanted to make sure I was secure. That's all. I've learnt from the past, eh? I've learnt from the past. So at least I can be a little bit more secure in my thing. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, I came here for a purpose. We'll get a chalky milk, mate. We'll get a. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Your eyes gave you away. Thanks a lot. Shouldn't have looked. Right, we've got the bus pass. Yeah, no, we'll go and get a chalky milk, mate. I've got nothing at home. And then we're going to get some fucking, what do they call them things again? Dumplings. I want some dumplings, mate. Chicken and prawn. What's your favourite dumpling, mate? Any got a favourite dumpling? I can't show you. We're in the supermarket and they've got the technology to take you down here. Take you down, bro. They can take the whole stream down. If you show one product in the supermarket, that's it. They block the stream. So give me a minute, man. I just wanted to see if I can get a chalky milk while I'm here. I don't like Big N, mate. Not a big fan of Big N. Or $5.80, man, for the 2 litre. So we'll get the 2 litre, bro. That's it, man. I don't need anything else. And I'll go and get some dumplings, man. Mate, I've had such a busy few days. I hope you keep staying on your path, bros. I really do. Look at this, mate. This is incredible. Los Angeles. Oh, well done, mate. Melbourne, Australia, bro. Melbourne, Australia. Oh yeah, we'll talk about vapes in a minute, mate. We'll talk about vapes in a minute. Hello, young lady. How are you today? Awesome. Lovely. Have a good day. Oh yeah, gosh, mate. I'm going to try and put this in a bag. Yeah, dumplings, man. Dumplings, man. Prawn and dumplings, man. Fucking prawn and chicken dumplings, mate. Mate, what is wrong with people, bro? Like, cigarettes were fucking bad enough, okay? Cigarettes were bad enough. Don't smoke them. It'll cause cancer. It'll do all this stuff, right? You know, smoke cigarettes, right? So what do people do, man? They start smoking fucking pure chemical. Pure and utter chemical. That's all it is. There is no fucking, nothing else in it at all. It is pure chemical. And they're sucking that shit down worse than they are tobacco. A lot further than having a cigarette, mate. Come on, man. Wait, sorry, boys. Sorry, let me get this in my bag. Like they really suck it down, mate. You know, a lot further in the lungs than they do just a fucking cigarette, right? And the deaths that from vaping, man, has gone through the roof. I don't know if you realise that or not, but there's a lot of people dying of vaping, mate. A lot of people dying of vaping. So, yeah, I'm really glad they banned it in Australia. They've banned the old vaping here. Yeah, you're not allowed to buy or sell them or anything like that, you know. So this is Frankston, man. It kind of like went quiet real quick, didn't it? Like it was busy when we came before. Nowadays it's gone all quiet. It's good to be dad, mate. It's good to be dad. Nothing better than being dad. There's nothing beats it, mate. Nothing beats being dad. It's nice to watch, but it's, you know, yeah. There we go, mate. The Bobbsy twins. Big Bobbing. My father would call them blossoms. That's what my father would call them. You know, they're blossoming every day. That's where we normally go. We normally have that in there. But I'm still on a budget, you know. So we're going to go down and get dumplings instead today. And we'll go home and fry up some fucking dumplings, man. Yeah, baby. Fry up some dumplings. That sounds real good to me. Yep. So yeah, all I did is prioritise, boys. Remember how stressed we were like last week and stuff? I was totally skint. And I told you, man, this week we're going to prioritise. You know, we're not going to be doing this, we're not going to be doing that, and that's exactly what I did. So we're okay. We've got a couple of bucks. You know, we've got a couple of bucks. We're not totally fucking skint, mate, which is fantastic. And we're pumping with the oh, I didn't get any belts, man. God dang it, mate. I need belts. We're going to have to go back, mate. All right, I need to go to Kmart or fucking one of those joints in there. Hey, man, I'm going to get some dumplings and then we're going to go back. Hello, miss. Chicken and prawn dumpling, please.
Takeaway?
Yeah.
Chicken and dumpling for steam?
Fried.
Fried, yes. Chicken and dumpling fried, 15 each.
Yeah, take your time, no stress. Oh, thanks, Miss Fuss. I'll wait outside, mate. That's good, that's dinner organised. I'll go and get a few belts. $12 for belts. What have I got in my account left? Fuck, I didn't think about that. I don't know, I'll have a look. I have a look when I go home. I'm too fucking tired, boys, sorry. But I'm tired now. I've been working 8:30 this morning. I've been cracking with masks. And yeah, I didn't have anything to eat. I thought I got to go and do the internet. I'll grab this and go home. That was my plan. And then I'll recalculate tomorrow. The important part is getting the masks on the counter, mate. Getting them fucking made. You know what I mean? Producing the bastards, right? getting some stock on the counter, man. Mate, we are fucking doomed, mate. I've been thinking, man, we are doomed as a civilization. Here we are, look at this place. Here we are living in the life that we lead, right? Okay? And over the other side of the world, there's total fucking... And that's what they're willing to do. Our own governments, man, are willing to do it. Our own governments are willing to do that to the civilians. And they just say it's part of the WAR. You know, it's all WAR. And I love how they twist every sentence ends with the H word. Every single sentence ends with the H word. And they have a marvellous way of twisting it all around to be H. It's always H's fault. H did this and H did that, and there's no accountability. I heard one of them say today that we don't bomb schools and hospitals, we don't bomb churches. And you're just looking at the lady thinking, man, do you watch the same videos? Like, are you in the same realm? Do you really exist? Are you real? You know, is this AI that I'm watching? Like, it's honestly, I don't know what we're going to do in a few years' time, man. I mean, they're expecting to go in there now, and he wants to take over GAZA, right? And I'm thinking to myself, well, fuck, mate, there's nothing else there. You know, the entire joint's fucking destroyed. It's completely flattened. There is no fucking, it's just land right now that used to be, you know, GAZA. And they show you the old pictures, man. They show you the old pictures of the city and the people and, you know, the way it used to be. And bang, man, have a look at it now. Completely decimated, completely fucking destroyed. And then they'll look at you and go, no, that's H's fault. That's H's fault. You know, H was underneath all the buildings. H has got tunnels in the hospital, and H has got the like, that doesn't give you a fucking a blanket cover to totally destroy fucking everything and kill fucking everybody. You know what I mean? And I'm sick of this October 7. I'm fucking sick of it, mate. They need to look up the Hannibal Directive. That's what's wrong with people. They haven't looked up the Hannibal Directive, and look up their statements, look up their general statements, look up their fucking speeches that they've made, and they admit that they did Hannibal Directive on that day. They stood all their own people down until 9 p.m. or some fucking shit. They stood them all down, told them not to go near that area. No, mate, they did it. They did it, man. I watched videos of them with tanks shooting into homes, actually shooting into the home itself, right? Bang, bang, and all the homes get levelled on that same day. So no, man, the Hannibal Directive. Instead of them taking a hostage, they would rather KILL everybody, and it saves that person from being a hostage. That's the Hannibal Directive. And I believe they did it. They did a lot of them themselves. They themselves did it in order to do what they've done. You know, to give it permission. You know what I mean? Make it okay to do what they've done, which is decimate an entire country, kill fucking everybody. You know, we've got over 400,000 dead over there, man. Like that's insane. That's just incredibly insane. And nobody bats an eyelid. You know, there's nothing that we can really do except go and protest in the street. And then on the city, they say, oh no, there's only 10,000 people. There's only 10,000 people at the at whatever it's called, right? The demonstration, whatever you want to call it. And there's like, I don't know how many, man, but there's a lot more than 10,000 people, okay? You know, there's a lot more. And now they're arresting everybody. That's what's happening here in Australia. They're arresting fucking people for their comments. They're arresting people if you make the wrong thing or say the wrong thing. We've got our own anti-Semitic fucking minister or whatever you want to call it, a czar. a czar that's been anointed at fucking $400,000 a year, and it's her job to make sure the internet is safe and that, you know, they're safe and you're safe and everybody's safe, okay? Because a really, really small minority of the population isn't feeling very safe right now. I mean, I find it fucking amazing, man. They expect to do what they're doing, right? And there's no fucking, nobody says anything. And that's what they're expecting to happen, that nobody says a word. You know, how dare you? It's all anti-S and anti-Semitic this and anti-Semitic that if you say anything that doesn't agree with them. That's all it is. It's just that's all they do. That's their deflection card. You know, it's anti-this and anti-that. So no, man, expect it to come down big time, man. Expect channels to come down big time. I don't know, man. I just don't want to end up in the nick. I don't want my stream to end up like fucking these other people's streams that I've seen. I don't want them to end up that same way. So I'm trying not to be that way. You know, they're all heading into the nick, mate. The Johnny Somalis of the fucking world, mate. They're all heading into nick. All of them are. And soon the TikTok people will get come down on too, mate. Don't worry about that. In and out of supermarkets, causing fucking problems and shit. Putting food on the floor and stuff like that, man. The same thing. Obstruction of business. That's the legal charge. Obstruction of business, mate. Isn't that brilliant charge, mate? Obstruction of business. I fucking love that. That's fucking perler, that is. That is fucking fantastic. That's a criminal fucking offence, mate. Yeah, it's a criminal offence, man. So my daughter had burgers last night. She cooked a pretty good burger, eh? Or her husband cooked a pretty good burger, eh? It looked fucking tasty as fuck, eh? Yeah, I know. She's pretty lucky, man. Pretty lucky. Nice burger. Yeah, I'm hungry, bro. I'm really hungry. I'll go home and fry up these dumplings when I get home so I can sit down and have a meal and, you know, sit down and watch a bit of telly like a normal person. The internet's paid for. I'm so fucking happy with that. If you want to help out, ladies and gentlemen, you know, LordDobbyKing@gmail.com for my PayPal. That goes direct to me. There's no third party. There's no 30% going anywhere or 70% going anywhere. You know, any help is fantastic. I really appreciate you. Yeah, if you do chuck me a $5, I can pay for some fucking chocolate milks, mate. You know, shout me a meal, man. Sometimes shout me a meal for watching me. So we seem to have upset people, man, on the internet. We seem to have upset people, right? We've got a lot of comments on the thing and every one of them are shit. Thanks everybody for watching my videos. Don't give it a like, or whatever you do, mate, okay? Don't give it a fucking like. Make sure that you give it nothing. If an ADD comes on, make sure you skip through it. Yeah, don't watch it. Make sure you skip through every fucking thing that you come across. You know, don't do anything, okay? Don't fucking like it. Don't subscribe to it. Don't fucking do anything for it, okay? If you want to be a members only, it's $4.99 or $4.99 a month. If you want to watch all the members only stuff, you know, I appreciate any kind of joy that I get, mate. There's not a whole lot of joy going on in the world. I hope you got a bit of joy coming your way. I hope you're doing something interesting every now and again. A little bit of something interesting. Haven't heard that for a long time, eh, boys? A little bit of joy. Fuck. But I sleep pretty good, man. You know, I'm okay. You know, I don't really, but anyway, I wake up all the time. I wake up every few hours. I don't know why. But I just wake up and fucking sit up, go to the toilet again, and then go back to bed again. Yeah, that's about it. Wake up to have a coffee, mate. Love a coffee in the morning. But that's about it, bro. Yeah, a little bit of happy, joy, mate. We don't get much of that. No, I don't even bother with that, man. I don't even bother with any of that. Too much fucking talk and too much, you know. You got to do too much, mate. And you'll be the one that's doing a lot of the giving, mate. Giving. There's not much return on the investment. So not for me, mate. I'm out now. I fucking have no interest in it at all. I think I'm much happier on my own and much happier fucking without the stress of relying on someone else's love or, making how they make you feel and shit like that. I'm just not interested anymore. Absolutely none. None at all. I like my peace and quiet, bro. And the only power they've got over you boys can go into a tissue, mate. Can go into a fucking tissue, bro. Okay, you throw the tissue in the bin and that's their only power they fucking got. Okay, that's it. All their whole thing just goes in a tissue into the bin. Okay, that's it. They don't cook, they don't clean, you sleep alone. Why in the fuck would you want to have them hanging around, man? You got to fucking pay for everything they fucking, that they want. And they want too much. They're always on the fucking wanting list, mate. And it's never satisfied. You could never fucking give enough. And I get sick of that, man. I really do. The wants of another person, I think that's the worst thing in the world, eh? Someone else's wants, what someone else wants, I think that's the worst thing you can deal with. Thank you, young one.
Thank you.
Okay. Finally, we get to go home, boys. Finally. Tomorrow we'll get belts for the Corey. Tomorrow, okay? I'm too fucking tired and my back hurts and I haven't eaten all day. And I only came here because they're going to turn off the internet. And I don't know, I got to have my internet going, mate. I got to watch my movies later. I got to watch my movies I like to watch while I do some work. This is Frankston, boys. Frankston. Yeah, it's okay here before dark. After dark, not so good. After dark, get out of here. Friday nights, it's all patrolled by the cops, mate. Plenty of cops in here. 8 cops at the train station. You'll have 8 cops sitting there at the train station. Tomorrow we'll get belts. We'll finish off the Corys. We'll get 2 Corys completed tomorrow. Clown will be ready. We've got a bandage clown there, sitting there ready too. So how many is that? That's 4. We'll have 4 listings tomorrow. 4 listings. Awesome, boys. Hopefully we get a little bit of paper behind us, okay? Because an old man with no money is no fucking good, okay? I get really jittery, bro. A little bit nervous. And I can understand why they go fucking crazy, these streamers. Okay, because they rely on it. They rely on this shit too much, mate. And they rely on it for all their living, for how they live, So that's why they do that crazy shit, mate. They really do some crazy, crazy shit, right? And that's why the fucking stream only pays fucking Spidey when they're fucking doing something bad. Like they'll buy him alcohol, they'll buy him DRUGS's in order to watch him go off, just to watch him fucking collapse. And they do that to all of them, mate, all of them. I watched this guy the other day get promised a university or some shit they called it. I don't know what they call it, something like that. And so the guy did it, and the guy didn't pay it. He didn't pay it, mate. He didn't pay it. Lovely. Here's a gentleman that let me on the other night. A nice gentleman there. He let me on. I didn't have any money. Remember, I was broke. And he let me go on, mate, so I can go home. Get out of these people's way, mate. Hey, man, prawn dumplings, bro. Prawn dumplings, man. Yummy, 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 mate. I'll go home and cook up some prawn and chicken dumplings. $15 for that, mate. $15. How long have we got, man? We got 9 minutes, mate. We got heaps of time, eh? Far out, dude. We got 9 minutes. Yeah, we do too, man. Heaps of time. Oh yeah. I'm hungry, mate. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I've been working since fucking 8:30 or some shit. Heaps of painting today. Painting everything today. Oh, look at that, boys. Looks yummy. Oh, man, that looks great. Maybe I can just have one. I can just have one. Maybe I'll just have one. No, I'll wait until I get home. I'll wait until I get home. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate you, boys. Thank you very much, man. I fucking God bless yous. They just give you a soy sauce with it, man. But I've got chili sauces at home. I've got all different kinds of sauces at home. So that's why I like to do it when I get home. I give them a little bit of a recook, mate. It only takes a few minutes, mate. It only takes a few minutes. It's not a big deal. And I'm sitting at home. I'm comfy. You know, I'm comfy. And I've got a bottle of chocolate milk. So I can't be too wrong, eh, bro? It can't be too bad. All right. Hey, take care. Always take care, okay? And stay well. And I hope you stay on your path. And I'll try and give you a stream tomorrow when I complete some projects. And I've got something for you to look at, you know? Stay well, stay happy, gentlemen, and stay on your path always. Always stay on your path. It's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood, a beautiful day to be a neighbour. Won't you be mine, won't you be mine, won't you be my neighbour?